Hey Leo, what's up? Welcome to your January reading. I hope you guys are all doing very, very well. We're going to be seeing what messages need to come through for you guys throughout the month of January 2025. See what you need to look out for, what you can expect, get some insight, guidance, see what's happening for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. If this reading is helpful or insightful, please let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. And let's get into your reading, Leo. Let's see what your messages are for the month of January 2025. Show me clearly what's going on for Leo. What do my Leos need to know, look out for, be aware of during this time? Please show me clearly what is happening for Leo placements. What is happening? What do y'all need to know? What do my Leos got going on? That was a fail of a shuffle. Let's get into it. Let's see. We have the healer, we have agape, and the maiden. Interesting. Very beautiful kind of energy. There is this huge shift you're going through, Leo. I feel like there's like 3 levels to it, there's many levels to it, but it feels like it's like happening, and you might be seeing 3 through 3, or you might be just, there's like 3 steps. It's like a 3-step process. But there's more, but it's like if you were to simplify it, it's like there's step 1, or stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and you're getting closer to something big, something beautiful. There's something you're clearing out with a venom at the bottom. It's in the reverse. It feels like there's this purification kind of process, or like there's a detox going on. So with the healer, you may also be a healer yourself. You may also be a light worker, energetic healer, or your energy is just very healing to be around. You may be healing from some sort of like illness or sickness or something physically going on that you're recovering from. I'm sending so much love and healing energy your way, Leo. I hope that you're taking it easy and you really are just prioritizing your health and well-being. And I'm also kind of picking up on energy of like you overexerting yourself, or really y'all need to watch out of burnout or exhaustion. But it feels like you're protected. It honestly feels like you are being divinely guided, divinely protected. Your angels, your guides, ancestors, they're around you during this time of change, of transition is what I'm feeling guided to say. So wonder what you're going through. We're gonna dive into this reading, of course, but it's showing that there's something you're protecting yourself from, or I feel like over the next couple of weeks, if you experience any like rejection, or even like you have to cancel something, it's like you're being divinely protected. If you stub your toe, it's like Spirit saying slow the fuck down, and it's like protecting you from something that could that could happen that's like way worse, or like I don't know. Healer and agape. Agape is more about like unconditional love and everything kind of like reaching a point, and then you have this deep realization or understanding like of the actions you took to get you in this position. And for some, I'm seeing something about motherhood or pregnancies, or it's like you're in a very fertile time of your life where you're needing as much love, as much support, as much like nurturing, healing energy around you. This is not a time where you can be around people that are draining, or people that are negatively influencing you or affecting you mentally or emotionally or like spiritually, physically, especially physically. Like if you're around an environment that's been very, very stressful, or a lot of pressure, and you're about to break, like it just, and especially if like there's pregnancies, like seriously, I don't know, I keep getting that energy with the maiden. It just feels like you're in a very vulnerable state, and it's like you must protect this precious flower. Like, even with the healer, this egg, what it looks like, oh, it's blurry, but the snake is like guarding it, it's protecting it. Feels like there's something you're protecting, there's something you're feeling very protective about. It could be about yourself, it could be about a project, it could be about a person. You might be feeling very I feel a little overbearing or a little bit pushy with the venom at the bottom, with the eternal child and the forest. It looks like, and the orphan, it looks like you're actually in this look, the snake again. It looks like you're in this process of removing and stripping away the venom that has poisoned you from like maybe a very young age. With the internal child, this feels something that's deeply rooted within you that you're like extracting, you're pulling it out. It's uncomfortable. It could be very emotional, or it's just very trying, very exhausting. And it feels like literally, like even with all the snake symbolism and the imagery that we're seeing in these cards, like there's like this venom, this poison that has maybe slowly been coming at you for a long time, and it's like you're finally extracting and you're finally purifying yourself, or like it feels like a detox. It feels like you're detoxing yourself of like impurities or negative energy or bad habits, or you're like cleaning up your diet, or if you smoke, you're smoking less, or you're like, it looks like you're just trying to get your shit together, and I really respect that. And this may be like literal like that. It might be talking about your relationships, the relationship you have with yourself, or with like friends, family, lover. It honestly feels like you're protecting yourself, or you need to protect your energy or take better care of yourself, kind of thing, for the sake of your well-being, and because you need to love yourself more, or like you need to like handle with care. Your chakras are being balanced. I see this also kind of like all our chakras, head to toe. I feel like everything's aligning, or you're going through this alignment process, but it's asking you to remove or separate yourself from things that are disrupting your flow, or your peace, or just like taking away from you what's yours. I also see with the maiden, you're becoming way more just creative or energized, more of this like even gentle romantic kind of energy I see this as well. So I do feel like watch out for pregnancies, especially if you're very fertile. But it also could just be symbolic of like, you know, you got a lot of fertile ideas ready to sprout, ready to bloom. Blooming into action is what I'm hearing. So very interesting. You're about to head into your bloom season. What's going on for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, January 2025. What do my Leos need to know, look out for, be aware of during this time? Tell me clearly. The messages for Leo throughout the month of January 2025. What's happening? Empress. What did I say about pregnancies? Got Taurus, got Libra energy out here. We got 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. It flipped itself. What's going on for Leo? We have the 9 of Swords. All right, let's get one more for Leo. And the 5 of Cups. Okay. 4 of Wands at the bottom with the World. 8 of Swords, Judgment. So you feel trapped, but you're not. It might feel like you're kind of stuck, but this is happening for a bigger reason. I'm seeing Spirit is really wanting you to become independent, self-reliant. Spirit is really wanting you to just have your own back, because at the end of the day, you're with yourself to your very last breath, so you better have your own back. It's like, it shows that you feel stuck in something. Wait, is there anything else I should look at? 9 of Pentacles, King of Swords, 8 of Wands. I see you're taking steps to ensure a future of freedom and happiness, but it's requiring you to make a few sacrifices. You're going to have to kind of snip some things out of your life, or there's some things that have to come to an end. Perhaps it may be tying to a living situation or a contract. Maybe it's marriage contract for somebody, or it's an agreement that you formed, or you can't necessarily back out of this contract just yet. It's showing a cycle must come to an end, and maybe you're a bit afraid of what's on the other side. You don't know what that looks like, right? And so better the devil you know than the devil you don't. So you just stay put, and you don't make a decision, or you just stay stuck in this kind of limbo. It's like when a movie ends and you're in the movie theater, the credits come up, but like instead of just getting up and leaving, you're like, well now what? Like, what do you mean it's over? Like this cycle, this movie, it's done? Like, isn't there more? It's like, I don't know. You're just like, there's this energy of you looking kind of stuck or trapped or unable to move forwards. Mentally, at least. May not be physically. It seems like a lot of this is more mental, in your head. You're not necessarily trusting yourself or like listening to your intuition, because it's like universe is giving you the signs. They're blowing the trumpets, they're blowing the horns, they're saying Leo. I don't know what the fuck. We're gonna clarify and see what they're trying to tell you, what they're trying to prepare you for, what even maybe even possibly like warning you of something. We'll see what this is. What was that? Judgment and the Nine of Pentacles. They're saying it's time to be freer. It's time for you to liberate yourself. It's time for you to step forwards and be brave and venture out in this world. Maybe you're needing to travel. Maybe you're needing to live on your own. Maybe you're needing to... Maybe it's something financial. Taking some sort of risk, or it's like financial freedom or dependence or something like that. It's just you're not able to cure it just yet, or you're not able to see the way out just yet. Okay. So we start off with the Empress, right? This is the very first card that flew out, the Empress, which is indicating that you are in a period of your life where you're growing, where you're about to step into your blooming season. All right. So she's still pregnant. She hasn't birthed the baby just yet. So that's kind of where you're at in your process, in your journey. You're still developing. You're still growing. You're still, there's a lot going on behind the scenes that you might not be consciously aware of. And you're like, well, what the hell, Jade? Like, Seven of Pentacles reversed, Nine of Swords. Where is this where is my fruits of my labors? Like, when is this happening? I'm getting impatient. I'm feeling nervous. I feel like I'm running out of time. I don't know how much longer I got in me to pursue this path or continue on this journey or do this thing. Like, I feel like time's ticking, or, I'm running out. Like, it feels like maybe this is about money. You feel like you're running out of money, or like, as time goes by, maybe you're just stressing. And then it has such an influence on like your emotional well-being. Nine of Swords, Five of Cups, like, Leo, I'm sending lots of love your way, so much love your way, because this is really showing like you might be going through a lot of mental battles, like a lot of internal stuff. I think it's just because you're not quite seeing instant results, or maybe it's not even just like you're expecting something instant, right? It's just, this is something that you were expecting to happen a lot sooner. You thought probably like a couple months ago, you're like, okay, by December 2024, by January 2025, like, I'm sure this will all be sorted, or I'm sure by then I'll have X, Y, and Z. And now that you're here, like, okay, we're in January, I thought I'd be here by now. Like, what do you mean? Like, there's still more to come, or like, I don't know how much longer I got, or like, when is it happening? Like, there's this overthinking. I totally understand. I totally get you. I've been there. Just like a lot of restless, nervous, uncomfortable. I feel like, let me think, what's going on in the stars right now? Because right now Mars is retrograding in Cancer, so it's kind of alleviated from Leo, right? When Mars is in your sign, you were feeling that heavy, but Pluto's in Aquarius. We're getting closer to Aquarius season. That will be opposite of you, so it does feel it's kind of like pressure cooker, I ain't gonna lie. What else is going on? I can't remember right now, but yeah, it just feels like there's a lot of a mental and emotional kind of turmoil, but I feel like you're this beautiful diamond under pressure right now. You may feel like a lump of coal, and you can be feeling like just this ugliness, but you are this diamond under pressure, all right? Under pressure, you know that song? I'm sure you do. But yeah, so a lot of heavy stuff we are dealing with. But you will come out of this better, stronger. You'll be thriving. This too shall pass. Let me clarify this. Let's get some answers. Let's try and see how this unfolds and how you're going to find your way through this. Because at the end of the day, when we look at this Five of Cups, yeah, you may be focusing on what is not there, what is lacking, or what didn't work out. But guess what? You got these two beautiful, beautiful, blessed cups, opportunities, something still standing. You're just not able to see it at this moment. And that's okay. It's only a matter of time before you start to see the big blessing of this situation. I wish I could be more detailed. I don't know what this is about just yet. So let me clarify. It does feel like there's a countdown. There's this countdown. It's like some time is ticking. Time is ticking. Okay, oh my god, stop making me nervous. Okay, Empress. Let's start off with the Empress. Feels like, are you counting down to something? A countdown or... Empress. Tell it the Empress for Leo. Any other main zodiacs? No, we have a lot of fixed energy. We got your energy, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. Taurus coming out quite a bit. Alright. Time of this Empress. Time of the Empress for... I was about to call you Taurus. We have the Knight of Cups and the Three of Pentacles and also the Seven of Wands. You feel... So this is all hypothetical in your mind, right? You're thinking this is all in your head, like what I'm about to explain. Because when I look at this Knight of Cups, he's kind of like the dreamer. He's visualizing, he's imagining, he's fantasizing, he's, you know, playing out scenarios in his head of what's going to happen. Or he's remembering of what happened in the past, right? And so this is being compiled, put together with the Three of Pentacles and then the Seven of Wands. Kind of like you're imagining if I ask for help. I feel like we had a reading like this last week where it's about like asking for help or leaning on others for support. I feel like that was a message for you guys last week. I feel like it was Leo. All right. As we can see, this Three of Pentacles is all about support and teamwork and thriving together. Teamwork makes the dream work. All right. Being able to help each other when someone needs a friend or when someone needs a backing, whether it be emotional support, financial support, just some kind of support, right? But you feel if you were to ask for it, it would not be well received. Seven of Wands. It's very intense. It feels like this. If we got a scuba diver with these mermaids and they're coming at him and be like, what the hell are you doing here? What do you want? And like, you don't belong here. Like, who are you? What the fuck is this? Like, you know, like coming at him. And so you're kind of, what I'm seeing, this is so crazy. It's like it looks like you're in this worst case scenario, imagining how things could play out in more of a negative tone, right? There's more of a heavier negative kind of undertone with this. This is also where you may feel defensive or protective over those that you love, right? And you're thinking about, oh my God, like maybe you're worried about if you got children, or maybe you're really worrying about like a loved one or someone who's close to you. You're really protective over them, and you're worrying about what they're dealing with in their life, and maybe you're feeling a bit helpless, or like you can't really do much to get them out of a situation. You're not trying to cause any harm, but you're like, oh, what is this? Okay, so Two of Cups at the bottom, Three of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. And then we have the Five of Swords underneath that, which, okay, so, because as we can see here, we have all this harmony and love and support and teamwork and group ethic and community support, like literally what we were just discussing. Then we have a Five of Swords underneath that, which shows someone's getting hurt or someone has took things too far. Like someone's worried about not being forgiven or not being given a second chance, or like, like someone's been outgrown or no longer belongs. This is whack. But we're gonna go with it. Okay, so the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, because you got two sevens, by the way. Seven of Pentacles reverse. Why is this here? Keep knocking these cards. Woo, these cards are flying. Seven of Pentacles reverse for Leo, January 2025. What's the Seven of Pentacles reverse? Knocking my crystals. We got the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. There's something you're kind of just like letting go of, or you're not really clinging on to much longer. If anything, when we look at this Four of Pentacles upright, she's just chilling, sitting on this rock. She's comfortable. She doesn't really feel the need to move. Now it's like it feels like you're, oops, card flew on my hand. It feels like you've made the decision, you made the call to jump off this rock, or something has pushed you to do something maybe you don't want to do. Or let me see, Seven of Pentacles reverse for Leo. We have the Magician and the Nine of Swords. You're being pushed out of your comfort zone. You're going through necessary big growth. You're like going through a lot of growing pains. Unfortunately, it's uncomfortable, it's annoying, it's frustrating, it's emotional, but yet you manifested this. Like you literally put yourself in this position, Leo. Like, like it literally shows that here, Magician and then the Nine of Swords. You know, this is also where you have to keep your mind in check, because your mind is also trying to scare you and keep you safe. Like, that's the ego, right? Ego wants us to be safe and tries to protect ourselves and tries to stop us from, I don't know, harm, right? But sometimes on the other side of the door, what we think or perceive to be harmful or scary is actually the complete opposite. But our mind makes up all these possible what-if scenarios and scares us shitless, where we don't make a decision, where we just stay stuck and we just stay put because we're too afraid of the potential outcome, or we're too afraid of things not working out or things happening beyond our control. And this is also now where you're being haunted by the past, right? And you're being reminded of what happened last time something like this happened or occurred. And I just feel here, it doesn't matter, you're being pushed out of your comfort zone and making you have to confront or come face to face with like fears or pains or hurts or even like some kind of destruction that you maybe were part of. Three of Swords, look at this whale washed up, and there's some things you feel helpless about. Like, there's something, and whether you were part of this or you weren't, there's something you feel very much like either ashamed or guilty or regretful, remorseful. Like, there's just something here. You kind of just feel like, well, fuck, like, I can't do anything, I can't change it. Like, I feel kind of like I'm screwed. Like, wishing things were different. Definitely an energy of mourning or loss. Oh my god, this is heavy stuff. Okay, then we have the Sun, and then we have the Ace of Wands. But so, this is necessary. I keep saying, like, this seems to be necessary, because this is opening up some sort of portal, some sort of door for you, that if you weren't going through this, it's like perfect alignment. I know this whole thing is perfect, right? Use that term loosely, but it's like this is preparing you for this necessary breakthrough, and it's aligning you to something that is going to kickstart this new journey, this new path for you. As you may or may not be aware of, the North and South Node have switched signs. They were in Aries and Libra over the last 18 months. Now they have moved into Virgo and Pisces, and that will be another 18-month cycle, and we are just kickstarting this new chapter of the collective, so it should be very interesting what plays out over these next 18 months, y'all. 18 months. And so this is something that is like, it's scary, it's uncomfortable, you're like stressing. Oh my god, Nine of Swords, let's look into this. What are you worrying about? What are you so afraid of? Nine of Swords, what's keeping you up at night? Because some of y'all, you're like tossing and turning, or you're not getting good enough sleep, or you're lacking rest. Remember what I was saying earlier? Did I say it to you, or was that Scorpio's reading? I said something about burnout. Yeah, no, I said that with you, with the healer. I was like, I'll see like recovering, or you're healing from some sort of something in your life, or whether it be physically healing or emotionally healing, or you're just like recovering from something, right? And I was like, maybe there's something about like you burning yourself out here. When you are burnt out, I don't know about you, but when I'm burnt out, my mind will start to just spiral. I start overthinking everything, man. Oops, just like, did I hit my lipstick? No, we're good. Okay, last thing I want is like lipstick all over my face. I just went like this. Alright. But yeah, I get you. I have my Nine of Swords modes too, sometimes. It's not fun. But especially if you're tired, you've had a shit sleep, the mind will haunt you with all the scary what ifs. We have the Six of Pentacles. Nine of Swords, please. We have the World. We have look at all that came out. Emperor. We had that fell out on the Seven of Wands. Five of Swords, Six of Cups, Ten of Wands. I mean, like, what I'm seeing here, what you're worrying or stressing about, you're worried about people getting hurt, you're worried, like, about money and finances, or you're worrying about change in the future, like definitely thinking a lot about the future and what the next step is in your journey and what does that look like, and oh my god, maybe I don't know, maybe this doesn't resonate with me anymore, maybe this part of my life I no longer feel connected to, or I feel like, but like what's the other side? I don't know what else I could do instead of this. Like, you know, like you're thinking too much. And there's you're thinking a lot about other people and how your actions will have effects on them, and like you're trying to look out for everybody, make sure everyone's happy and protected and safe, and trying to, oh my god, like you're just trying to be Mr. Miss Control Freak over here. Emperor, and then the Five of Swords. Like, I kind of feel with the Emperor, the Five of Swords, you're like this penguin trying to make sure nobody gets hurt, and you see people playing around with swords, you fuck around, find out something might, slip up and mistakes might be made, or there's certain consequences to actions that once you do something you can't take it back, so that's finalized, right? And this is now where you have to be responsible, and you have to really be on the lookout, and you don't want to cause any harm. You don't want to potentially maybe ruin your reputation. You don't want to disappoint other people. We have Six of Cups and then the Ten of Wands. So it's like you're worrying about a past situation repeating itself. Like you're comparing this to a previous event in your life, and you're like, oh my god, I could see this unfolding similar way or similar ending, and oh my god, I don't want that to happen, or what if that happens? And then you're trying to just keep it all together. Ten of Wands, right? You're just like, I just got to power through. I just got to keep moving forwards. I can't give up. I can't stop now. I got to just keep plowing through. And you're carrying all of this weight on your shoulders. And it has an emotional baggage, or it's like there's a lot of emotional attachments that come with this. I gotta give you props, Leo. Emperor, Ten of Wands, you're carrying all this very strong. You are tough as nails. You are so fucking strong. You are tough as shit. Like, I can't clap right now, but there we go. Yeah. But you're kind of saying like, Jane, I don't know how much longer I have to be strong. You don't always have to be strong all the time. You give yourself moments to have a breakdown if you need to. Cry it out, yell it out, punch a pillow, find a way to work it out, find an outlet, y'all. We have the Empress at the bottom, Knight of Swords, and the King of Cups. I do see some, go back to the Empress, which was the very first card in the spread when we started shuffling. Empress, she flew out of my hands. I do feel here like you're under such pressure. Oh my gosh. But I'm feeling like there's going to be this sudden change or this big turn, at least emotionally. I'm seeing Knight of Swords and the King of Cups. I do see, at least emotionally, you're going to have this big kind of like, oh, okay, but what was I so worried about? What was I so worked up about? Or everything, see, like, I'm fine. Like, I don't know why I was so stressed. Or I do see, at least emotionally, mentally, there's a big twist. But I'm also, honestly, with the Empress, I do feel like this is talk about something in your physical reality that relieves or alleviates this, like, pressure. Judgment. Eight of Wands. It goes back to Judgment over here. We have the Eight of Wands, 8-8. Okay, so why is the Five of Cups out here? Y'all dealing with a lot. I feel it. Five of Cups for... I see that Eight of Swords. I see you. Oh my god, Leo. Okay, talk about this Five of Cups for Leo. Oh, shit. These cards try to flip out. Although I feel like it was, we have the Five of Pentacles. Oh my god, you've had like all the fives. I think just not the Five of Wands. 555, the Fool. Oh, look at what's sticking out here. We have the Devil sticking out. When we look at the Devil, right, he's in this cage, but the cage isn't locked. At any moment, you can relieve yourself. You can leave. You can get out. You're not trapped like you think you are. You think you're trapped. You're not. You're not. Another card that's sticking out. Ace of Wands. Just saying. Okay. I'll put that right here. So what came out for this Five of Cups? We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Fool. We have the Sun, Queen of Cups, and the Four of Swords. This is nice. This is actually really good. We have your energy coming out, Leo, as well as Aries and Aquarius. Maybe something connected to Aquarius season. Maybe, what frees you somewhere towards the end of the month. So you feel, like I said earlier, we literally were seeing this, the other cards at the bottom of the deck, that you feel stuck, you feel trapped, you feel like you have no options, there's no way out, or if you do, it's going to be very difficult or challenging, or, rather just stay with the devil, versus the devil you don't. Guess what, though? I mean, you got options. you got options. They may not be ones you necessarily want to take, or it's like you're just ignoring it, you're suppressing it, you're not trying to deal with this right now. You put it on pause. But you're going to have to face this, and you will, because I'm seeing some sort of opening, some sort of new beginning. I want to look into this Fool for you and see what this is. This new beginning is going to be very fulfilling. It's going to be very happy. You have to be open to receive it, though. You have to be willing, you have to be open, but you also have to be willing to take a look. Your head is down, and you're like, I don't want to look. Oh my God, it's probably going to be a train wreck. Like, you have to be brave. You have to be brave. Lift your head up and look at what's in front of you. You got options, so stop saying you don't, because you do. All right? I'm very curious how this is going to unfold. But look, the Fool to the Sun, where you're headed, where you're going. I feel like there's a card on the floor. Is there? Oh no, I'm just tripping out. What's on the floor? It was like slippery, or maybe it's just my sock somewhere. I thought that there was a card on the floor, but there's nothing. Okay. Where you're headed, your future looks bright. Your future looks very promising. You're going to flourish, you're going to thrive, you're going to be happy, you're safe, successful. All of your effort and hard work did not go for nothing. I promise there is a big turnaround. A very, very big turnaround. And you have to trust that. And I feel here big relief, like you guys, Queen of Cups and the Four of Swords. So whatever the hell you were so worked up and stressed out about, I'm seeing this will be alleviated. And you also need to slow down. Some of you have been just emotionally, mentally tapped. Like you're exhausted, you're drained. You've burnt yourself out. You need a break. You need to be put on pause. And reconnect with your higher self, reconnect with your intuition, spirit. Maybe there has been a bit of a disconnect. I am kind of seeing that here. It's kind of like you lost faith or trust in your guides and angels and yourself. And this is where you're reconnecting to that hope and reconnecting to your trust with the divine and God or whoever energetic, like you pray to, spirit, source, universe, like higher power, right? It feels like you're reconnecting to that powerful, beautiful, healing energy. You're reconnecting with that. And I think that's really beautiful. So it appears that it's not as bad as it seems to be right now, okay? Your mind is just making it a lot worse for you. Right now, your mind is not being your best friend. It's being your worst enemy. King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups at the bottom. Again, a lot of and even the Ten of Pentacles. All right, a lot of positive stuff I'm seeing for you. You're slow. Look at this. We go from a Knight of Pentacles to a King of Pentacles. I see you evolving. It's slow, like not King of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, it's slow. It's not instant. It doesn't happen overnight. This takes a lot of trial and error and planning. Like there's a lot of plans you do need to start coming up with or preparing yourself for, especially over the next year. There is a plan. And didn't I say that? There's like certain I said that at the very beginning of the reading. I was like, it feels like there's certain steps or stages you got to go through, like step 1, step 2, step 3, or like plans. Like there's certain, like, that's what I was saying. But at the same time, I know it's not just actually 1, 2, 3. There's actually many, many, many layers to it. But if you can break it down, and then that's like your plan of attack, you're going to thrive and flourish. And like, I do see you bossing up. I do see you leveling up financially speaking, work related. I do see it's all working out for you. There is some sort of higher ranking you are going to be stepping up into, or like a higher position, or like a promotion, or just more steady income. It's taking a while, right? Probably months, maybe years for some of you, but it's taking a while, but there is steady growth, and you can see it in the numbers. You can see it. There is improvements. There are improvements. It might not be as big or as drastic as you were wanting, or as immediately as you wanted, but it is steady improvements. You can't complain about that. It is steady. It is consistent. It is happening. Maybe just slow. Not maybe. It is. Because I'm seeing you were expecting a lot more quicker. You wanted it quicker, and I understand that completely. But everything happens on divine timing. Not Leo's timing. So, and you're going to get everything that you want. Everything that you wrote down, I highly recommend this. If you don't already do this, I highly recommend this. Get a manifesting journal. Get a journal. It can be from fucking Dollar Tree, Dollarama, I don't care. Right? Get yourself some cheap-ass little notebook, or maybe fancy, I don't give a shit. And write down all of your hopes and dreams and things that you'd like to manifest over this year. And I promise, I swear to God, I swear, when you write things down, how it comes to fruition versus if you don't, I find writing down is such a good manifesting technique. Like, I don't know, it works for me. Maybe not you, but I would highly recommend it. If you haven't tried it, do it. Write down all the things that you desire, all the things that you want, all the things that are coming to you, because it is coming to you, right? You gotta make your order. And I promise, in beautiful divine timing, it falls into your lap. You gotta work your magic, Leo. This is where you gotta reconnect with that magic that's within you. You have the magic. You're finding the magic. You got the magic. It's that song, I've got the magic in me. Oh my God. That's hilarious. That's like an old ass song, but you got the fucking magic. It's about you reconnecting with your magic. You kind of started to be a non-believer. You kind of started to have doubts. And that's understandable. I have my doubts sometimes about magic too, right? We're human. But what matters is that you're able to reconnect to that, because there's magic all around you. There's so much beauty that surrounds you. Okay? Let me see what Judgment's about, and then I think I'll wrap up your reading because it's getting kind of long. Alright? But yeah, I do see like there's some necessary endings, or there's some necessary cycles that are on its way out. Some things you have to leave or walk away from, and it takes a lot of bravery. It takes a lot of strength. It's uncomfortable for sure, but it's beautiful at the end. Judgment. Come out, Judgment for Leo. What is the universe trying to tell Leo right now that Leo is unable to hear? Come out, Judgment. Because everything's heading to a point. Everything is leading up to this significant turning point. Judgment, please. We have the Devil and the Moon coming out. So I'm seeing like a wake-up call, or like Spirit is really highlighting things in your life that need to change. Two of Pentacles at the bottom. Alright. I'm seeing by the new moon in Aquarius, that's on the 29th of January. Even something about, we have Capricorn energy, we have Pisces out here. So over the next little while, sorry, I gotta fix my chair. You are in this process of cleaning up your life, cleaning up your acts, coming with a plan, no longer making excuses for yourself, no longer slacking off, no more just quitting on yourself or not showing up for yourself. Now you have to really lock the fuck in, okay? This is going to require a lot of determination. It's going to require a lot of discipline. This is going to require a lot of trust. It's going to require you to really lean on that intuition for that guidance and that support. You are needing to really also exercise your voice, right? You see in this moon, they're a singer. Maybe you are a singer, a musician, or you work with music. This is where you have to push yourself to be brave and to face the darkness and face the shadows, even internally, right? Maybe there's some inner blockages that you got to work through, heal, feel, right? You got to feel to heal, right? And when you do that, that's where your entire life starts to change. And so I just see here, let's see, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. I keep saying the same shit. You feel like you have no options. You feel like you have gone through everything and that there's no other way, that you may as well just quit or give up now. But I'm telling you, there is options available. You have another path that you could take. You're just avoiding it, or you're ignoring it, or you're overlooking something. It's right at the tip of your tongue. It's like underneath your nose. It's right there. It's been there this entire time. There's an opening. I'm seeing some sort of opening of a door that will lead you to all of your hopes and dreams and desires, and you will be victorious is the word they're giving me. I never say that. It's just things right now with this Two of Pentacles, as you can see, is kind of up in the air, but I also feel like that's because you haven't fully decided what it is that you want, right? And you keep going back and forth, or you keep on flip-flopping and changing your mind, and I get it, right? You're trying to figure things out. You're juggling a lot. There's a lot that you're trying to sort through, but everything's going to start to settle and make more sense. Give it some time. Seven of Pentacles also at the bottom. Give it a little bit of time. Give some time to figure shit out, and I promise everything's going to work itself out and align with you to amazing things in the near future. So yeah, I don't know, Capricorn season for you guys, at least last week and this week, I'm like, whew, Capricorn season's kind of coming for you. Mars retrograde and everything else, I don't even remember what the fuck is going on with the stars, but just know it will get better. Y'all just going through some necessary preparation, we'll call it that, because you got a lot of amazing things coming your way in the near future, and so you're laying down the groundwork, okay? So, Leo, that is what I got for you. Hopefully this was helpful and insightful. Let me know if it resonates. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and private readings are available down below in the comments. All right, Leo, take it easy. I'll see you around. Bye.